Human is another interesting word. It appears nowhere in the Bible, but you look up the definition of human in Black's Law, and it says sea monster. And so you flip to monster, and you look up the definition for monster, and it says one that cannot own or inherit property. Now, all governments have human resource departments, and all corporations have human resource departments. Isn't that interesting?
You know what? I noticed that this fake woke movement they doing, they feeding a little truth, but not giving all of it. It's to replace the conscious movement. Think about 10 years ago, 5-10 years ago, how strong the conscious movement was. It was just bringing knowledge on top of knowledge. It was, for us melanated people, we was getting fed information that we haven't had in years. We was coming into self. Now that you have this TikTok madness and they coming with this fake woke movement and they bringing out some truths, and a lot of y'all don't know the full story behind the truth, and they bringing out partial truths, and you thinking that, oh, you just taking this partial truth, what they bringing out, and not going all the way in. Because like that rabbit hole goes deep when you want to bring up some stuff like the video, right? The guy talking about the word human, and according to Black Law Dictionary. Now y'all gonna have to get up to date on some stuff like shit. Black Law Dictionary is what they use in the court system. It's the law dictionary, just to sum it up. But y'all have to Google some of this stuff on your own. I can't just go teaching every goddamn thing in one little short video. So in the Black Law Dictionary, he said that the word human, he defined it, and it says sea monster. And then when it says sea monster, basically the video broke it down that basically a human is a monster and they can't own no property or whatnot. And I seen some of the videos where so-called melanated people, they looking at the video like, yeah, this them talking about us, we not human and monsters and it's like, no, bro, don't always think everything is written against us. See, I know our history is so lost. You think that we probably come from nothing, or was in those mud huts in Africa scratching our booty and stuff from the history that they told us, right? Well, that's far from the truth. Some of us are Native Americans. Some of us been here, our ancestors been here, and some of us come from Europe.
All right, so that comment right there, let's get into that real quick. You can see here at the top, it says the Museum of Fine Arts in Boston, right? Now, before we get into these images, we're just going to read a little bit about this image. It's called The Wild Men and Moors. Interesting. The description: series of scenes left to right, wild men attacking Moors in castle, Wickmen fighting with lions, dragons, and unicorns. You can pause to read the rest of it, but yeah, let's get into those images. And as you can see right here, the wild men of Europe fighting with the Moors. Wow. And here they go, look like fighting with lions and dragons and shit. Bruh, this is crazy. And if you do an image search of wild men of Europe, you're gonna get things like this. Now, this isn't all white people.
Some of us are descendants of Moors, descendants of the Israelites, the Jews, tribe of Judah. Excuse me. So these monsters that they talking about, during this time when they was so-called putting us in slavery, a lot of stuff was going on. The Renaissance, they was doing all the painting. There was the Dark Ages. So basically during the Dark Ages, what they was doing was taking the dark paintings, the melanated people, and making them white. They wanted to erase us out of history. They didn't want to war. 1492, we got expelled from Spain. The fall of Granada in Spain. That was in February of 1492. Coincidentally, that same year, that fall, August, September, somewhere around there, Christopher Columbus discovered America. We got taken down. They seized all of our knowledge books, scrolls, maps. And then so-called America got discovered that same year. I need y'all to put these pieces together. No, we got taken down over there in Europe. They got the maps, and they sailed their ass over here to America, to where our other people was. And then they took us down as a collective whole. If you ever wanted to know where pirates, goddamn, I got off subject. So let me not get off subject on this video. But anyway, Pirates of the Caribbean, the movie. Jack Sparrow. Look at him. He have on dreadlocks. Now, how did he become a pirate? He became a pirate because we got expelled from Europe. And when we got expelled from Europe, some people ran down to Africa. So that's why some people come from Africa from the slave trade. That's how some of us ended up in Africa. We got expelled from Europe. We migrated down to Africa. That's how the Africans knew that we wasn't them. That's how they knew who to slave, who to sell in slavery. Because we are not the same as the Africans. So we was foreigners in their land because we was what you would call a refugee today. Okay, and then some of us hopped on the waters and came over to America, but we didn't come over to America and take over someone else's land. We came to America and we just, you know, roamed the seas, go from land to land, and became pirates, which is how you get Pirates of the Caribbean. And then when you look at the movie, who was following them? Those goddamn redcoats, right? Was beefing with Jack Sparrow and them. Put it together. Yeah, who was the redcoats? The same ones who expelled them from Granada, Spain. Come on, it's our history. We are those pirates. We are the Native Americans, and we are the Moors / Israelites that was in Europe, depending on, you know, who it is and the history. I'm summing it up, so bear with me. So during this time, we had our names, we had our knowledge, but during this time, these white folks wasn't in charge the way you think these white folks is in charge. These white folks is what this video is referring to as the monsters. So why I say that? Because now that I'm saying that we are these people, the Native Americans, the Moors, and this and that, we the ones who was writing the books. We are the ones who had the university. So that was Black Law Dictionary. Melanated people was the ones who created these terms. And for those monsters that was born, can y'all see this? That right there is called the wild man of Europe. Okay? And if you see right here, he's holding a Moor head. You know what? I can't do this. I'm gonna talk it, and I'm gonna just put some put some pictures up. So basically, this is the wild man of Europe right here. These are modern day Caucasians. Very, very hairy. It's not gonna come good. I ain't about to do it like this. Don't worry, I'm gonna still get it out. So with this woke video, so these so-called monsters that this Black Law Dictionary is talking about, well, those are these half humans, half men, these so-called beasts, these cavemen. That's why they call them cavemen. We made rules what they couldn't own. So even the term slave, they gave us that saying you're a descendant of slaves. Let me put y'all on game. Y'all want to be woke? We can't be slaves. Slave is a bloodline. Let me show you who these people are. Slave. I'm about to show you the etymology of the word slave. And it comes from Slavs. S-L-A-V-S. And these are a race of people. Let's look at how these people look. See, let me pull up how these people look. How can you be a descendant of slaves when you don't look like that? You don't look nothing like these people. You see how they gave you a false history. They wrote you out of history. So since we the woke generation, let's wake up. So they the monsters. They the ones who don't supposed to own the land, have no property and everything because they stole our property. And once this truth get back out and we really wake up to the truth instead of they fake woke shit, then yeah, some of these questions gonna have to get answered. This truth that's gonna be getting brought to light gonna have to shine and rain on them. But some of them don't even know who they are. I mean, here goes some of them modern day today. Harry. Oh yeah, and for all the women who going out there talking about they divesting whatever that shit called when you want to go step out there and date the white man. Yeah, that's what kind of child you have, a beast baby. So the joke's on you. You're not even carrying a full man. You're carrying a human, which is AKA a monster. You're carrying a Frankenstein's child. And you want to leave us, the closest thing to God, alone. Boy, y'all women crazy. Y'all women crazy. If you knew our greatness, if you knew some of your greatness, man, y'all wouldn't be doing the foolishness y'all are doing. You wouldn't be trying to leave us alone. But I ain't about to make this video long because this is a long subject. But just on some who are the monsters, so-called hairy white men are the monsters that don't supposed to own no land and who stole your land, your ancestors' land. And if you woke, wake up and reclaim what's yours. Stay woke.